So wonderful, good afternoon, dear LinkedIn community, Composites Launch members. Now I am here at JEC World, still at day one, going strong on the booth of AVIC together with ChangSheng Carbon, and together with me is Miss Addison Yao. She's the Executive Vice President, and we will be diving into carbon materials. Thank you for being part of my show.
My honor.
So my first question to Mrs. Addison is, let's go through ChangSheng Carbon's portfolio in regards to innovation, technology, and sustainability, which are our three content pillars.
So for ChangSheng Technology, we established in 2016. And we rebranded as ChangSheng Technology in 2021. We have carbon fiber production from polymerization, spinning to carbonization. The company currently operates with an annual production about 2,500 metric tons.
Ms. Addison, I'm totally delighted to know that you've studied in Berlin, our capital city in Germany.
Sure.
Do you speak German?
Ein bisschen.
Ein bisschen Deutsch. So we carry on in English right now.
Sure, why not?
But maybe we can practice your German in the near future.
Yeah.
So what did you study in Berlin, and how did you like Berlin?
I studied neuroscience and mathematics. But I studied in Berlin like 10 years ago. That's a long time. I love Berlin because of its culture. Actually, I learned about Germany when I was in elementary school from a movie.
Yes.
So that's why I chose to go to Berlin for my high school and also postgraduate.
Let me ask you this question because I'm curious in cultures, in different cultures. Now you've seen the German culture in the university. I assume Berlin is a very multinational city anyway. Let's reframe this. If you would have an advice for a company that wants to go international, for example, to China, a German company.
German company, yes.
So what would be the number one recommendation you have to visit China and do business in China?
Act fast.
Act fast.
Act fast.
I like that.
A lot of European customers we reach out or we have contact with, really slow.
Really slow, okay.
They're always on vacation and they reply email really slow.
Yes.
Sometimes we lose patience.
Yeah.
So if a German company want to do business in China, we suggest
be more fast.
Yeah.
I also had contact with one of your colleagues regularly.
Yeah.
Of course, from my lens, the time distance is a serious one. Yeah, It's like 7 hours between Berlin and Beijing. Yeah,
definitely.
So that is one thing to consider. Anything else that comes to your mind? Any other recommendation?
Be more open, because from my understanding, German people are more conservative.
Yes.
But they're really good. I love Germany, and I love German people.
So talking about culture,
if
I may ask, how would you describe the culture of ChangSheng Carbon?
It's mixed. It's a little bit tricky because there's one group of people really young, such as marketing and business people, really young. They're millennial or definitely born after 1995, 2000. These people, they are more innovative and they're open-minded, very fast. But our engineers, our technicians, relatively old. Old in a good way.
Let's say they are more senior.
More senior. Most of them, they are already over like 60, 55. They have like more than 30 to 40 years in this field of carbon fiber. Some of them, they don't do college, but they are on the production line from like 15, 16. Sometimes they don't solve problem using theory. They're more like using the experience. So we do have doctorate in the facility, in the company, and we also have engineers. But engineers in an experienced way. I think we are a company that includes experience, academia, young mind, innovative people. I mean, it's very mixed and we have expertise in either way.
Yeah, but the combination makes it interesting. So you got the younger generation, is in Germany the same, who's driving, is very creative.
Mm-hmm.
And then you have more the senior engineers who have already experienced a lot of stuff in the past. So the combination makes it ideal again.
Sometimes we have this new idea, the engineer and the veteran say, no, we cannot achieve this. But we push them, we push their boundary actually. So we believe it's a really good way for innovation.
So that was the community and excursion in Chinese and German cultures, because we had the fantastic opportunity that you have studied in Berlin. Mm-hmm. Let's come back to ChangSheng Carbon for a minute one more time.
So our product portfolio spans from T700 to T1100 grade of carbon fiber. And also we manufacture high modulus fibers such as M40, M40X, and M46. And they are already using a lot of high-level applications. For example, T700, we use in more than 10 eVTOL manufacturers. And for T800, as this one in my hand, we use in COMAC. C919 project, which is precedented for Chinese carbon fiber. It's its first use in civil aviation. And for T1000 carbon fiber, we use in a lot of sports and leisure applications, such as fishing rod, bicycles, and also golf clubs. One type of fiber we are most proud of is our T11 grade of carbon fiber, which means that's a breakthrough for Chinese carbon fiber manufacturer. And for high modulus, it is a very normal fiber that used in satellite and space. We are now developing a new type of fiber that will be fire resistant in extreme condition in the space. So in terms of just making fiber, we are customized for our clients, especially for our clients abroad, because they keep asking us what's the difference between you and other Chinese manufacturers. We believe that first thing that we are small. We are small, we have 2 production lines that we are very adjustable. We are not fixed to certain types.
So, Ms. Addison, now you have also this T800 grade. Tell us about the T800.
We actually have 4 types of T800 grade, but the one type that we are most proud of is this one, ZA55GC. This one we passed COMAC's PCD approval and already used in COMAC's C919 wide-body aircraft project. We are the first Chinese carbon fiber manufacturer ever get into the civil aviation project.
Oh, congratulations.
Thank you so much. Oh, in terms of T800, huh? But we are proud to say that our Chinese carbon fiber manufacturer, such as T300, T700, they're already in the civil aviation. But we are the first one for T800 to use in this secondary structural part of aircraft.
Okay. Mm-hmm. So then after the T800, you have also the T1100. So what's the specialty about the T1100?
T1100 that we are now have industrial scale production of T1100. And we have 2 types of T1100. One is we call ZA70UC, which tensile strength above 7,000 megapascal. And ZA70GC with tensile strength about 6,600 megapascal. And these 2, the difference between ZA70UC and GC is they are used in different applications. For ZA70UC, we use this in bicycles, Formula One. We have a lot of application in Formula One. And for 70GC, we started the development of ZA70GC for C929 project.
Okay.
The new wide-body aircraft, we are still in the process of getting a PCD approval for that, but we believe we are on the way. It won't take too long. Our passing rate of the production of T1100 already passed 98%, which means the yield rate is really high and we can manufacture T1100 grade of carbon fiber in a very cost-effective way.
How do you see the future? What future developments will ChangSheng Carbon hold in this industry?
Actually, we have a strategic plan called a 5-year plan. A lot of Chinese tradition, we use this 5-year as an interval. For ChangSheng Carbon, we do have 1 foundation and 2 wings. One foundation is our current facility in Langfang City. 1 hour drive from Beijing, the capital city of China. That place we do carbon fiber itself. We manufacture, we do research, we do R&D, and we have about 3,000 metric ton per year about the annual output. For 2 wings, first wing is in Shanghai. It's our new R&D center, which means we are closer to our clients and customers because Shanghai is a very international city. So in Shanghai, we're gonna reach out to the world, such as our German customers. They want to go to Shanghai a lot. Also in Shanghai, we will do some pilot line about thermoplastic. Thermoplastic is a new direction and it's very mature in Europe. And it's environmental friendly. And our second wing is in Shenzhen area. We're gonna expand our production scale. We're gonna increase to 10,000 metric ton in terms of T700 grade of carbon fiber, which means if we produce T800 or T1000 or T1100, we're gonna cut it to 1/3, about 3,000 metric ton per year. Because we believe when we go abroad, the annual capacity is the most thing that our customer care about. And that's the question actually they ask the most. What's your future plan? If we're gonna reach certain consensus, can you guarantee our use of carbon fiber? In Shenzhen, the facility gonna expand our product portfolio. We're gonna manufacture 3K, 6K, in addition to 12K and 24K. But we're gonna stick to T700 above because there's something we should do and something we shouldn't. That's how we stay focused in this industry.
That sounds very ambitious.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Dear community, if you heard in the background some violin sounds, we deliberately let it work so that you get the atmosphere and the environment of this exhibition. And these violins, they are made from carbon fiber and they have a nice sound. Thank you so much, Ms. Addison Yao, for this very pleasant interview, for the insights into ChangSheng carbon and the Chinese mentality and the cultures. I wish you a very great rest of the show.
Thank you. You too. Good to see you.
How do we connect you with the stories within the composites and sustainable materials industry? We are on the ground to find the facts and we examine big innovative ideas. We let perspectives on technology and sustainability emerge and ignite conversations that matter most to bring you the composites and sustainability world to you. Stay informed, stay connected, stay inspired. From our online studios in Germany, we cover events and corporates from Germany, France, UK, Central Europe, Italy, Turkey, and other European regions. Join us for creating sustainable value. This is Composites 360 on Tour, your fast lane access to the global composites community. From factory floors to breakthrough labs, from startup powerhouses to industry leaders, we capture the people, the processes, and the ideas shaping the next generation of advanced materials. Where innovation meets real-world applications, we bring you the voices that define the future, directly, authentically, and live from the heart of every major composites event. In 2026 and 2027, Composites 360 on Tour continues its journey across Europe, bringing you closer to the people and breakthroughs shaping our industry. At JEC Forum Dach 2026 in Cologne, we reconnect with the German-speaking composites ecosystem, innovations, SMEs, suppliers, buyers, and industry leaders driving high-performance, lightweight solutions. At JEC World 2027 in Paris, we step onto the global stage, capturing world-class technologies, international collaborations, and the future of composites at the industry's biggest gathering. And at JEC Forum Italy 2027, we dive into a market rich in craftsmanship, innovation, performance engineering, and sustainable solutions shaped by Italy's industrial heritage.
Ilkay Oskizolo, creating sustainable value with Composites 360 on Tour. Weekly on LinkedIn, YouTube, and your preferred audio podcast app.